How can you have a great collaboration? As a solopreneur, I can tell you that I have been through great collaborations and not great collaborations. And what makes the great ones great is chemistry. It's a lot like dating, actually. I look for people to collaborate with that interest me, that have work that interests me, and that have a personality and a life that interests me. It's not just about work for me because when we're standing up there on stage or when we're working together, I want to know that this is a person that I enjoy, that I respect, that will support me just as much as I support them. So when I am reaching out to say, will you collaborate with me? I'm thinking, oh, they do these cool things, that their business is this way. And I have some thought that maybe possibly we could work together, but I'm not attached. And that is another thing, is when you finally meet with that person, don't be attached. It's okay if it doesn't go any further than that conversation. Sometimes that's the way it works, right? You go on a date, you're like, you looked good on the profile, but when we sit across from each other, it's just not what I'm looking for. However, if it is something you're looking for, if you continue to be interested in them and their business, then continue forward. Continue forward seeing how your body of expertise and their body of expertise can go together to create something more than what you would have on your own. Once you have talked and figured out what your something more is, then what? Well, talk about promotion and finances. Get all of that clear. Write it down so neither one of you forgets. Because I'll tell you, if you don't agree on a promotional schedule or on your finances, that could cause a lot of animosity and upset later, and you don't want that. So get it clear early and write it down so that you're both in alignment about how you want to proceed. And finally, what else? Stay flexible. So, if they're hosting you in their space and you're the main speaker, great. Make sure you know what they're providing. Where are the chairs? Where are the tables? Are there going to be snacks? Do you need to bring snacks? And make sure they know what you're going to be talking about and what they're getting out of it. Maybe you're paying them, but maybe it's the space that they want to be highlighted. So you would want to know, what do you need to highlight about the space? Another type of collaboration would be where you're sharing the stage together. Are you both going to be standing there? Are they going to be off stage and then switch back and forth? What is it? How is that going to work? It's important to talk about these things, and it's important to have some flexibility because sometimes you just don't know. So, in terms of collaboration, these are the things that you need to be thinking about in order to have an outstanding experience. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you again soon.